everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be looking into Netflix part 2 for Harry and Meghan. I've had a few questions about it, so we're just going to have a bit of a deep dive into Netflix and what's going to happen next with regards to their media content, see if they've got anything in the works. There is rumours that they're going to do a tell-all on what it's like to live in a palace, even though they didn't really live in a palace. They lived within a palace, if you count Kensington Palace. They lived in a cottage on Kensington Palace, but they didn't live in a palace, inside a palace. It makes them very grand, which is kind of... Weren't they complaining about being in Kensington Palace, in the cottage? It's so confusing, man. It's just... Anyway. So we're going to have a look and see if we can get the energy around Netflix's relationship with the Harkles from this deck and see where the cards take us. Yeah, so let's have a look. Okay. You came out first. What do you want? The Three of Swords. Is it? It's not. It's the Seven of Swords. There it is. I thought it was the Seven of Swords. Glasses. Need to wear my glasses. But the Seven of Swords. Trickery revealed. Things coming to pass. There is trouble, I feel, with the Netflix. There is definite trouble with the contract with the Netflix. There is the Two of Wands in reverse. Yes, they did have a very successful global event with regards to how many people watched it. The reception of their documentary series wasn't so good. So the Two of Wands in reverse, it kind of makes sense. Well, now, after they released the Harry and Meghan documentary series, and I'll say documentary in that it wasn't a documentary, it was basically just propaganda. After they released that, they did a basically paid for content. They bought content off another bunch of people, and they basically introduced it. That was it. So I'm wondering if there's something gone wrong with that. What's above the situation? Let me have a look. Yeah, the Nine of Coins in reverse there. The Nine of Coins, of course, it's about being affluent, altruistic, and all of those things, but it's in reverse. And people can kind of see through, and more people are beginning to see through what a lot of Megxiteers have been predicting for a long while. They are just seeing them for what they are. They are seeing them as being very ungrateful. They are seeing them having an immense amount of privilege, but yet still whining about things. They are just in this constant professional victimhood situation. Underneath, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, Wands would be Meghan, because Meghan is a Leo and Wands relate to fire signs. So, yeah, I feel like there's a difficulty in the relationship. One of the things that's causing a great deal of difficulty in the relationship is Meghan with Netflix. Interesting. Everything changed, really, with the passing of the Queen. With the Four of Swords there. I really feel like there's something really changed with the passing of the Queen. Wasn't it something along the lines of they tried to get Netflix to change things? They did, didn't they? They tried to get them to kind of re-edit and do some stuff with their... Interesting. Page of Swords, okay. Ten of Swords in reverse. They don't have an easy working relationship. There is a lot of gossip with the Page of Swords there around this relationship. And the 10 of Wands, there is something has been done. There is people that are bristly. They're not completely on board, I feel, with Netflix. I feel this is the Queen of Wands in reverse card. The Meg card in this deck is a reason why Netflix aren't completely on board. Now, I don't think they necessarily see her as this massive, big narcissist. They just think she's very high maintenance and very kind of pushy, very forthright, almost aggressive with what she does. There's a point where assertiveness becomes aggression. She's thinks she's being assertive, but she's not. She's just being, with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Wands there is definite disruption, creative differences. They feel like they have been stabbed in the back, which is interesting. The Death card, what they're hoping for is a rebirth and regeneration with it. And they are going to go do the Star card. Now, people, the Star card is like wish fulfillment, and it can be very, kind of touchy-feely and kind of cutesy-wootsy, you know? It's like a very nice kind of energy. But I feel when you're talking about a business, it can be quite cold, because that star energy, of course, plays in with all this other energy as well. And the star energy goes in with the swords energy we've got going on here. I feel like they're going to be creating some gossip. They're going to be creating some chatter. They're going to be stirring the pots a bit. They're going to try and make the money work out of this relationship. I feel like they are hoping and they are wanting the relationship to be on better ground, but they're wanting some change here. They're wanting a bigger change. I think they're wanting different content than they're being given. I think they are wanting different, a different direction, a different take, different, yeah. So Netflix I feel like Netflix aren't going to Netflix are wanting different content to what they are getting, and this comes all the frustration. I think Netflix wants more gossip and chattery content. They want something more like the Kardashians instead of like a wholesome, educated thing. They want something cheap TV kind of thing, like follow around with camera, like, you know, the scripted kind of I don't know what you call it. The scripted shows that are meant to be reality and they're not really. They're wanting something like that, and I feel like they're gonna. Let's have a look. Let's see how Harry feels about Netflix, and we'll see about how Meghan feels, because I feel like they are trying. I think Netflix are trying, and they're getting some resistance, because I think one of the things that they're finding difficult is they wanted Harry and Meghan wanted, well, especially Meghan wanted to do all this kind of like wholesome, painting her as a kind of saint and how wonderful she is, and she is Princess Diana 2.0. But what you've got is Meghan, which isn't. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. This deck was the Mysterious Manga deck, I think it's called, and this one is the Midnight Magic Mushroom deck. And this one is Harry. 2 of Cups. Ooh, in reverse. He finds great difficulty with reconciling what he has to do and be on Netflix and things like that. I don't feel like this is an easy path for him. He didn't want necessarily to do this. I think if you said to Harry 10 years ago, you are going to have an on Netflix series, he would have like said, absolutely, 100% no. Now, I think he was a prat then, but I don't think he was this kind of prat. And I think he is in two minds about it. Emotionally, he finds it very difficult, and it's to do with his relationship. I mean, the Four of Wands there, yeah, marriage crossing the Two of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Six of Swords. Okay, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Wands. I wonder. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Hanged Man in reverse. And let's have a look. We have got the World. I think they are going to do something quite big. The Eight of Wands in reverse, I feel like leading up to this juncture, I feel this story has gotten legs. I feel like somebody is behind it who is close to Harry. The reason I'm saying that is because we've got the Eight of Wands leaving the situation, and he has to be aware of somebody near to him with that leaving the situation, that this is happening. Interestingly enough, we have the Six of Swords underneath, and that is unwanted journeys, unwanted traveling. So where's he going to? What's he going to do? There is some frustration. He doesn't want to go somewhere. He's been made to go somewhere that he doesn't want to go to. We have, of course, the Two of Cups there and the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands upright, of course, being marriage, union, foundations, meaning foundations of creative or passion projects. This is something that's, it could well be his marriage. He's been told they have to do this, they have to do this. With the High Priestess above, this is secrets coming out and things being revealed from the subconscious. What is known about the situation, I'm taking a good guess with these cards. I really feel like we are getting this kind of, this very much this kind of like Doria energy, this energy where there is manipulation, there is a mistruths, there is people who are not being honest and are using nefarious means, whether it be keeping somebody in a state of trauma, whether it be keeping somebody in a state of, funnily enough, high. It's Ten of Wands, a burden lifted, carrying a burden, and then we have the World as the outcome of it. What's on his mind at the minute? He doesn't want to come across as being bad. He wants everyone to think he's that jovial kind of guy. He doesn't want to be with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. He doesn't want to be shown to be unkind and whatever. Look, there's somebody around him, and we're going to look into it. We're going to do the cards for Megan in a minute. There is somebody around him who is 100% feeding stories like this to get stuff up into the newspaper, in the newspapers, in gossip columns. They can deny it all they want. They can stir the pot as much. This is a puff piece. I'm telling you, I've got this feeling this is a puff piece. The Page of Swords in reverse. This is, he thinks, and he's getting told, this is chatter. This is just people being gossipy and snidey, but it's not. This is placed out there. This is the trick. They place things out there, and then they say, I don't know, look how evil the press is. Look what they're saying about us now. Look what they invent these things. And they stir the pot. And then he's not quite with, yeah. The Hanged Man in reverse and the World card. He doesn't learn. He doesn't learn at all. He finds this whole Netflix thing burdensome. He finds it difficult. He can't reconcile it. It causes wanting to be in the media and do things in the media and run things the way that they want to. Right now, it has spooked Harry. He does not want to be in Hollywood, whatever. He does not want it. Those photographers, seriously, he wants to, yeah. I think this is the closest, really. We are getting to the closest they ever have had to breaking up. And I've just picked this deck up. And that card came out straight away. Okay, let's have a look. I'll shuffle them again, but let's have a look and see what, if you missed that, that's the devil card. See what Megan thinks of Netflix. He's going to get on the world stage. He has actually, this is a burden for him now, this Netflix. I do think they're going to do something stupid with Netflix, though. Let's have a look and see what Megan... Five of Pentacles. This is all about being chucked out of the royal family. This is, we've had to do this, Harry. This is her energy around it. We're going to have to make it work. We're going to have to stride forward for it. This is allegedly for entertainment purposes only, of course. This is what she's going on at him for, according to my energies and according to what I'm being shown and the cards. 10 of Cups. They're going to do something around the family. They're trying to do something. King of Wands is very much underneath it all, propping Megan up. This can also be, of course, we think this is darkest Hanson, but this can also well be the masculine side of Megan's personality. Everybody's got feminine and masculine traits. She's really pushing it. She knows there's a risk. She knows the stuff. She knows she has got a big risk because he is spooked. Really spooked. There's that Two of Cups again as well. You wanted to come out as well. Let's have a look. Okay, so let's have a deep dive in here. So the 10 of Cups, this is the veneer of happy families. The fact that they're having their brands, the fact that they're having their image pressed is really annoying her. It is really annoying her. We have the Judgment card leaving the situation. So with the 8 of Wands, like, Harry feels very kind of messed up and everything, and very attacked with everything that's gone on in the situation leading up to this. And I feel like we've just come out of New York taxi driver gate, and the Judgment card is in reverse for Megan. So I'm feeling she's feeling harshly judged. She's feeling like her boundaries, things haven't gone her way, and she actually is feeling it. The Magician card in reverse is something that's coming up. The Magician card says to me that they are involved, and I feel like Harry's a little bit involved. He's trying to regain control, and I mentioned it, I don't know if it was yesterday's reading or it's last night's live stream. I mentioned it, and I feel like he is definitely got his hand in with doing some energy work. I feel like she's getting really involved in doing energy work as well. I feel like, of course, there is a certain lady in their lives that is majorly into it, but we have the Two of Cups. He's really spooked. This is the closest they've gotten to splitting up. This is the closest they've gotten to him going for good. We have the 5 of Wands there, and we have the Page of Swords. Now, could well be chatter, but this could be something to do with Lilibet. I wonder if we're going to hear something around Lilibet's birthday from them. I don't necessarily mean for Lilibet's birthday. I mean, it could be something regarding to their relationship or how they're going to conduct business going forward. We have got the Moon there and what's coming up and what she's worried about. And this is mental health and trickery revealed. She doesn't want any kind of any behaviors revealed that she has got, that she has done. She doesn't want to be shown to be anything that she feels is negative. She's definitely got some kind of like weird murky energy going on there, real murky energy. She doesn't want that, all of that stuff from the subconscious to come glooping up out of that sea there. What we're going to get off Netflix in the long run, though, I feel like they're arguing about it. Harry is very uncomfortable with it all. She is trying to push it. She is trying to put Netflix to... The thing is, she isn't actually in a difficult situation for Megan, because she is trying to not only get Netflix to do the content she wants to do, but she's had to concede a little bit, and she's trying to get Harry to get on board with some ideas she's got, which might be a little bit more in line with what Netflix want. So she's got this kind of, she is trying to kind of keep the dream going in a way. Harry wants to walk away. At the end of the day, we've got 3 things coming out. We have the world, the attention. Harry doesn't want those flashing bulbs. Meghan will get to show off and flounce around and be super altruistic, superhuman, and get her a little bit of her. She deems that she'll get some of credibility back. It's small. It's a drop in the ocean of what's gone on. This is not major arcana. This isn't the buzz she wants it to be. And Netflix will get what they want. They will get headlines. They will get ratings. They will get clicks. And that's what it's all about for these big companies. They want the headlines. They want clicks. They want ratings. They want people coming in. They want to bring up the hype. And we do feel like we're going to get some hype. Definitely get some hype coming in. So yes, there is something towards the end of the year, and I would say going into 2024 there's definitely something in that timeline. Before then though, the Markles are going to have some problems with regards to the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords, so I'm thinking there's something coming up around the time of Lilibet's birthday, which apparently is it in June or July? I can't remember. It's June, isn't it? The 10 of Wands there, a burden Harry is carrying, and the Magician in reverse. So there is going to be some frustrations. Meghan is going to not be very happy about some stuff. She's going to try to exert control by trying to make somebody fix things for her, or she's definitely going to try and do some kind of spooky stuff to try and get herself sorted out. So that's what I see in the cards anyway. Let me know what you guys see in the cards, if you think I have missed anything, if you want to add anything, any suggestions for any readings at all. Doesn't have to be Harry and Meghan or the royal family, with the separate things now in my mind, or anything like that. It can be politics. I know some of you have mentioned doing the presidential race for 2020. Is it 2024? Something like that. I can look into that if you want. But don't shout at me if the cards don't say what you want. We can look. I guess we could look into DeSantis and Trump, or we could look into if there's any other, like Biden or whoever. I still don't think Biden's going to get 2020. Like, I don't know if he's going to. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't know if he's going to win. I don't know. I just don't see him being a president in the next term. I just don't see it for some reason. But whatever. Nobody's right all the time. Yeah. So let me know down in the comment section down below. I'll stop putting on. Thank you very much for you taking the time to view the video as well. I do appreciate you being here. Thank you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone. Have a good one.